Hello, sorry for the long wait on a video. I've just been really busy, got many different things going on. Anyway, I'll just get to it right quick with my machines. Anyway, I've gotten a ThinkPad bug here, so here and there I've bought some ThinkPads really cheap. If you want to, I can talk to you about that in the comments. But yeah, this is my Artix Linux machine T480. I'll go back and forth between MKSH and Bash on these machines, on one of them anyway, but this is my main machine that I use every day. This is my ThinkPad T480. It's in great shape. There was a smear on the screen that I fixed right there. I got it really cheap, and you too can get ThinkPads really cheap, but you have to look and you can't just settle. You got to just put it out there. But yeah, this has 16 gigs of RAM and a terabyte NVMe hard drive, and it's a great machine, great battery life. It's yeah, there's a ridiculous amount of battery life. It's not going to zoom in, but it's about 20 hours. So far, if I just didn't do anything, it would just sit there for 20 hours, but I get probably about an average of like 10 hours out of this. Okay, and another awesome machine. This has like 11 hours of battery life left. This is my wife's machine, even though it's generally mine, but still, my wife uses this machine, and I don't remember how I came across it, but this is 256 gigs of NVMe power, or NVMe hard drive. I'm not hip with the times anymore, guys. I don't have a lot of time anymore. But anyway, this is a great machine. Has long battery life. Performs well. It's a i7 dual core, 7th gen, X270. And then, this beast is a 2011 2nd gen quad core i7. It's one of the fastest processors that came out. It's a 2820. It may not have like the 1080 or the 1920 by 1080 display. It's 1600 by 900. I mean, this over here is 1377. It's not a high display either, and this is 1920 by 1080. But this display is 1600 by 900. But you can tweak it to where you can run it at 1920 by 1080 if you want to. But it's a great machine. This has a terabyte solid state hard drive, 32 gigs of RAM, and I got this really cheap also. You can get these ThinkPads really cheap. This is a W520, way ahead of its time. When this was new, this was thousands of dollars. But yeah, it has Fedora on it. I mess with this one a lot, just to see. I was just curious to see if it could still run Fedora, because Fedora's picky. But also, I like Fedora. I do mess, one of my first operating systems I ever used was RPM based, and that was Mandrake when it was called Mandrake. Now it's Mandriva. But anyway, I still got my BSD box right here, and pardon the mess. But yeah, I love FreeBSD. But I've tried OpenBSD and all that, but I'm going to get to that here. But here are my ThinkPads down the line, and I got a T520 in the closet, which is just like this ThinkPad right here. It's exactly like it. There's not much of a difference back then with the W series and the T series. But of course, through the years, the T series had slimmed down. I had a T450S, which was slimmer than this, but kind of, it was about almost the same. But, through the years, the T480 is my favorite just because, power consumption's lower, but, I still have a quad core processor, which is what I wanted. So let me see if I can switch this over here. But yeah, it's not switching over. That's the light. All right. Well, can I put it on myself? Yeah, this is my desk here. All right. Can I switch it over? Let's see. Well, I don't know how I look on camera. So anyway, how have you guys been doing? It's me. It's Dan. Crazy Dan. No fancy video editing. Just giving you guys an update. Anyway, I'll talk a little bit about my different experiences with operating systems. This year had been, not messing around as much, but just the last month, I had messed around with some things. I got a lot of stuff I have to do today after this, but I've been just trying to rest my back since I need to go to the chiropractor here in a little bit. But anyway, busy with life, now married, a lot of stuff going on outside of what I love to do. Been learning two programming languages when I can. Um, Messing around with different operating systems. I do love OpenBSD, but you know, it's more of like a server base. But I mean, I'll use it from time to time, mess around with it for a little bit, and but my favorite still out of the BSDs is still FreeBSD. But it's good. I mean, there's things to different operating systems. You got your pluses, you got your minuses, and that's pretty much the update. But I don't know what videos I'll do in the future. I've just had a lot going on. I just did this video just to just as a check-in, just because I hadn't done a video for a while. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing good and keep having a good time learning what you're learning right now. Whatever operating system that is, whatever adventure that is, because I still have those adventures. It's just when I can at this point because I'm busy. So, but anyway, I hope you guys are doing good and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.